The Gardeners is a piece from my digital painting series, Monstrous. When I started this piece, I was immersed in Thomas Harris's Baltimore metro area nightmare. I was making my way through the Hannibal Lecter series of books, as well as the accompanying cinematic multiverse, including the movies and the television series Hannibal. While the quality of the individual books and the individual movies spans a wide spectrum, I think Hannibal the show is a singular masterpiece. This multimedia experience inspired me to make my next painting about food and violence. When I saw Hannibal and Will Graham push tiny whole birds into their mouths, like Saturn tucking into his kid, I knew I had a subject. I first encountered the ortolan ritual while down a Wikipedia rabbit hole. It was one of those moments when my husband and I were reading side by side, and I made him stop what he was doing so I could share some horror I had discovered online. Later, this gastronomica obscura surfaced in my pop culture spheres. In Hannibal, erotic, and then Succession, satiric. The shine always comes off the proverbial apple when your personal piece of arcane trivia gains cult status. But the ortolan ritual has nonetheless continued to fascinate me for the same reasons it fascinates other creatives. Foie gras, but make it villainous. For the uninitiated, the eating of the ortolan bunting is both a delicacy and a whole dang affair. The dish originated with, and is now banned by, the French, which has resulted in a measurable decline of the species. The tiny songbird is netted by hunters during its migratory season, caged, blinded, and coerced into gorging itself on millet, then submerged in armagnac, which simultaneously drowns and marinates it. For serving, the bird is roasted, then plucked, and presented to diners who wear shrouds on their heads while popping the ortolan whole into their mouth, feet first, bones and all. The purpose of the shrouds is under debate. Some say it is to concentrate the senses, to more fully enjoy the aromas and flavors, also to concentrate the aromas themselves. Others say it is to hide the unholy gluttonous act from the eyes of God. Notable ortolan eaters include the guy that invented the lobotomy and Bill Cosby. In this painting, I wanted to turn the dining table, so to speak, and make the ortolan buntings into instruments of revenge. Ortolan buntings nest near or on the ground. Ortolan literally means garden or yard and comes from the same root as horticulture. Here, they surround a memento mori style tableau that is both nest and garden, but also grave. A dead goose, which is another traditional victim of gavage, encircles a human skull. Its upraised wing creates the symbol found on many an ancient gravestone, the death's head. The skull lies in a pool of golden armagnac, and its mouth has been stuffed with figs, which is the food traditionally used to gorge geese and ducks in the manufacturing of foie gras. The skull is framed by millet on the left and Ugni Blanc grapes, used to make armagnac, on the right. It also dons its own shroud, a fig leaf, which in the Bible was used by Adam and Eve to hide their nakedness from God. One of the ortolans is pulling the shroud away. Another ortolan tries the shroud on for herself. A third peeks through an empty orbit from which eyes no longer see. Dormant grapevines arch overhead, but do not seem to deliver on the promise from Micah 4:4. I had such fun with this one that I wanted to share all its little secrets. The Monstrous series is not currently available for sale, but if I get enough interest, I will certainly look into making prints available. Thanks for watching. Bye.